Finally have my passport. Thank you, Jesus. I bless your holy name. I'm grateful, Lord. Mama, you're sure this is real? Do you think God will shame me, child? My daughter is going to marry a billionaire. Billionaire that nobody in this house has seen before.
Kemi muttered. Amara shot her a look. You're just jealous because he chose me. Kemi laughed dryly. Chose you? Or chose desperation? Mama clapped loudly. Kemi, enough. Let your sister enjoy her breakthrough. But Kemi's eyes didn't move from the envelope. And neither did her thoughts. Chapter 2. The Offer. The truth? The proposal wasn't random. 6 months earlier, Kemi had met Chief Adewale at a wedding in Lagos. He was older, mid-50s, polished accent, gold wristwatch, powerful aura. He had approached her. I like mature women, he had said, smiling. Not these small girls. Kemi had laughed politely. I'm not interested in relocation marriage, sir. He had insisted. She had refused. But he didn't disappear. Instead, he found their mother. Chapter 3. Mama's Decision. You refused him? Mama's voice cracked when she confronted Kemi weeks later. Yes. You refused a man that can change this family story? I don't want to marry someone old enough to be my father. Mama's voice lowered dangerously. Pride is poverty's favorite child. 3 weeks later, Chief Adewale asked again. But this time, it was Amara's name he mentioned. Chapter 4. The Switch. Kemi didn't know how it happened. She didn't know when Mama convinced Amara. She didn't know when the documents were changed. But one night, while Kemi was bathing, her passport disappeared from her drawer. 2 weeks later, Amara walked into the living room holding that same brown envelope. Kemi, I need to tell you something. Kemi's chest tightened. That visa, it's in my name now. Silence. You what? Mama stepped forward. It was God's will. You rejected destiny. Kemi stared at her sister. You stole my visa? Amara's eyes flickered with guilt, but pride overpowered it. You didn't want it. Chapter 5. Airport Goodbyes. Murtala Muhammad International Airport was loud, chaotic, emotional. Mama cried loudly, attracting stares. My daughter is going to London. Amara hugged her tightly. Kemi stood a few feet away, expression unreadable. As boarding was announced, Amara approached her. You're not happy for me? Kemi's voice was calm. I just hope what you're running to doesn't become what you're running from. Amara scoffed. See you when I'm Mrs. Chief. She walked away, without looking back. Chapter 6. The Flight. Mid-air. Halfway to London. The turbulence started. Passengers gasped. The plane shook violently. An announcement came. Due to an emergency rerouting, we will be landing in Dublin. Murmurs filled the cabin. Amara frowned. Dublin? That's not London. Her phone buzzed. A message from an unknown number. Do not land in London. You are not who you claim to be. Her blood ran cold. Chapter 7. The Truth Waits. Meanwhile in Manchester, Chief Adewale sat in a dim office. Across from him sat a young British immigration officer. Mr. Adewale, we've reviewed the documents. And the original visa applicant withdrew. The new one, there are inconsistencies. Chief Adewale's jaw tightened. I don't tolerate dishonesty. Chapter 8. WrongDestiny. When the plane finally resumed to London the next morning, 2 immigration officers were waiting at arrival. Miss Amara Balogun? Her heart pounded. Yes, please come with us. Inside a quiet room, they showed her documents. This visa was originally issued under another name. She swallowed hard. It's my sister's. Did you legally transfer it? Silence. Tears formed. Chapter 9. The Man She Was Running To. Chief Adewale entered the room unexpectedly. He looked different. Colder. You lied to me? Amara stood up. I didn't lie. I just took what was meant for my family. For your family? Or for yourself? He turned to the officers. Cancel everything. Her knees almost gave way. Chapter 10. The Return. 3 days later, Amara landed back in Lagos. No celebration. No glory. Only whispers. Mama avoided eye contact. Kemi opened the door. They stood face to face. Well? Kemi asked softly. Amara broke down. He said I was desperate. Kemi's voice was steady. Were you? Chapter 11, The Twist. Weeks passed. Life quieted. Then one afternoon, a car stopped in front of their house. A younger man stepped out.
Tall. Calm.
Simple. Good afternoon. I'm Tund. I work with an NGO in Dublin.
He smiled at Kemi.
We met briefly during your sister's rerouting. Kemi blinked. I don't remember. You wouldn't. But I remember integrity when I see it.
He looked at Amara gently.
Sometimes rejection redirects destiny. Mama whispered from behind. Jesus. Chapter 12. The Real Destiny. 6 months later. Not London. Not Manchester. But Dublin. Kemi walked through a modest office, confident, employed, independent. Beside her walked Tund, not a billionaire, not flashy, but stable, respectful. Meanwhile, Amara sat in Lagos, rebuilding herself from scratch. One evening she told her sister quietly, I thought money was destiny. Kemi replied gently,
No.
Character is. Final scene. Mama sat between her daughters one night. Maybe poverty made me push too hard, she admitted. Amara squeezed her hand. Wrong plane. Kemi smiled softly.
No.
Just the right lesson.